Hey guys, thank you for joining me again. Appreciate it as always. Um, yeah, so guys, for those of you that were watching on the Yankee Prepper channel, again, I do appreciate it. Um, it I'm looking to help where the fuck I can, being that I didn't help before, and I think that this is very important. That's it's important to me that we help these people out. So I do appreciate it. Again, thank you guys. With that being said, the fight will continue. So apparently, guys, uh, there's a lot of little things going on when in regards to the arm ticket, and now that there's this new fight here in New York State, what it looks like to be um, a state of emergency for the polio, and I'm like, where? I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know why the hell I mean, I know what the state of emergency is. The state of emergency is a power grab. That's all it is. So if there's a state of emergency, she can make more power grabs. Stephanie, yes, October 31st is Operation Pocketbook. That's where we don't watch any kind of social media. At the very least, don't watch Instagram, don't go on Facebook, and don't go on YouTube. All right, so that's no social media across the board. Um, I know other people like, well, what about Rumble and Odyssey? Well, you could watch it, and what will wind up happening is YouTube will look and be like, so many people? Um, why are so many people, on Rumble? What's going on over there? Yeah, Johnny. Listen, here's the crazy shit. New York State had a state of emergency for polio. They had one case of polio in New York State. One. We had something like 2,000 cases of monkeypox, and no kind of state of emergency. So you mean to tell me you didn't want to, I guess, pigeonhole the LGBT men community and not give a state of emergency for something that was a little more, um, I would say, contagious. But one case of polio and one case of polio that happened 2 months ago, and now you're giving a state of emergency. I'm like, come on, it's all about fucking power. That's all it is. Yes, Bobo World, exactly. New York City. You know what it is? Hochul had a taste of that power, and she's like, I could do what? And I don't have to ask who. I'm in. We'll have another state of emergency because they couldn't do a state of emergency anymore with Mister 19. So they said, let's move on to polio, the one case we have. They were better off saying fucking shingles or some shit. I don't know, fatness, violence, anything else they could have went with, but they went with the one case of polio, not the absorbent amount of crime happening in the city. Polio, the one case. These people are stupid. I'm sorry. These people are morons. Morons of the world. Yes. Ticket eating cricket eaters. Eating cricket cricket eaters, I guess. I don't know. KB, the date is October 31st, starting at midnight to 11:59. Never look back. You probably missed a couple of episodes, but no, I'm not leaving New York City as of now. Plans have changed. Johnny, yes, we do need a state of emergency for fucking politicians. I mean, listen, I don't understand this. I mean, I get it that it's a power grab, but like seriously, that's the best you can do. Polio, you could have came up with anything. Rats. We have rats out the fucking. We have rats in the middle of the day, fucking street fighting with other rats. Could have used that. Nope, they said polio. One case of polio. So they are constantly, guys, going to be reaching for power, and they got a taste of it during the whole pandemic. So now that they got a taste of it, I can absolutely see other places in the United States, or rather around the world, saying, you know what, we have to keep this control. We have to maintain this control. We are going to X, Y, and Z, whatever the fuck they're going to do. We should go longer than one day. Queen Red Pill. I agree. I agree. We should go longer than one day. But one day is just a start. I can go a whole week. I won't upload a fucking thing or watch it for a whole week. Penny, yes, most of us are, but there is a small community of people who are not. And this one guy he was vaccinated for polio, but he took the oral vaccine, which is not accepted here because it doesn't work. And clearly it didn't because now he's fucking paralyzed. Ultimate Acres. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling up to it. Uh, yeah. Adriana, why would you miss me? I'm not dying. I'm just going, a day or two without uploading anything. Johnny, exactly. It's probably is exactly why they didn't do it. They're like, how dare you marginalize people? Is exactly what they were going to go with. Nick, yes. Okay, guys. So the monkeypox, anybody can get it. All right. It's not. It's predominantly in the gay community, but straight guys, straight women can get it as well, especially if you touch the sore of a person who has it. But being that the disease is around the crotch and ass and mouth area, if somebody straight has it, you better question their fucking orientation, especially if he's hiding it from you. You're like, yo, what's that shit around your mouth? He goes, oh no, it's herpes. Herpes doesn't look like that. And he's like, well, I kissed a monkey and this is what happened. You know what I mean? Like, he better come up with a good excuse, or not that we're not friends anymore. I'm just like, yo, don't come over to my house until all that shit's off your body. Cricket. Remember, just what Angry Bird would do with a cricket. I would eat it. I don't know. Up against people. Simple. Yes, Mars Gate. That's the thing. They were telling them to cover it up. Sorry. During the month of June, they were advising people cover up their monkeypox sores with band-aids. And you can't make this shit up. And so yeah, whatever, man. It's stupid. Love your answers. Running from and to somewhere else doesn't solve nothing. No, Kenny King, it doesn't. Don't. Mark Olson, yeah. Listen, guys, at this point in time, just because it's an open sore on somebody's body, one guy said he had it all over his hands. Don't shake anybody's hands. Don't kiss anybody's hands. Don't kiss anybody on the fucking face. Don't even listen. Don't breathe on me. That's it. And then we won't have a problem. But listen, right now, guys, it's in a certain circle of people. If you stay out of that circle of people, and that circle of people gets a little more responsible, it will. Now it's going down now. It's going down because I think guys got it. They're like, all right, we can't be fucking keeping this shit going because the rest of the world's gonna start hating us really goddamn soon, really fucking fast. And so they said the numbers are dropping, and they're trying to blame, or they're trying to not blame, but they're trying to give credit to the shot, the monkeypox shot. Okay, how about the fact that some of these guys woke up, got responsible, and they're keeping their asses at home, literally keeping their asses at home. Maybe it's that. But yeah, guys. Oh, by the way, Sheena's birthday, right? Is it tomorrow, Sheena? Think you're having like a little YouTube live birthday bash thing tomorrow? I'm pretty sure it is tomorrow. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I was pretty sure it was tomorrow. So anyway, for those of you that are interested, you can head over to Sheena Keto's YouTube channel and follow her there. Listen, guys. There were people there were got people. There were guys who had it all over their face, and they were like, "I just want to document this so people know what I'm going through and what it looks like." No one fucking cares. We know what it looks like. We don't need you to put your face on camera so that everybody's like, we know what it looks like. You don't have to document it, shit. We know where you got it. Just stay the fuck home and put a paper bag over your head and wait till it goes away. Then everybody will look at your face. But the fucking whole documentation of this shit was stupid. It was like we get it, man. Would I document if I had the fucking flu or Mr. 19? No, you know. Why are we documenting this shit? People know what the fuck it looks like. Well, whatever. Probably got paid. Hey, McBean Scottish. McBean, sorry for not getting back to you earlier today. I had that rally to go to, and then I just started talking to people, and it got away from me. So I apologize. Ultimate Acres. A lot of people are complaining that the chat keeps disappearing. I don't know why. Maybe it's a malfunction. Maybe it's a new YouTube thing. Who knows? Can you use calamine lotion on monkeypox? I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Take that off your face. Very good, Johnny. He says, I don't think calamine lotion's going to take that off your face. I don't think so either. I mean, like, it's an open sore, right? I don't know, man. Yeah, Queen Red Pill. We live in a crazy world. That's what kind of fucking world we live in. We live in a world right now, ladies and gentlemen, where there's a chick on TikTok, and I saw this on Instagram, using neo-pronouns. Okay, neo-pronoun guys I don't even know what it is. I'm not even playing myself to act like I know what it is. I do not know what neo-pronouns are, but apparently neo-pronouns are where people use um, animal pronouns like frog, and I'm pretty sure fucking frog's not a pronoun. But anyway, my point is that people are now entertaining frogs. So this chick is on TikTok, which is on Instagram, saying, I'm going to teach people how to use frog's pronoun. It's neo pronouns. And I don't agree with those pronouns, but we're going to talk about. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yes, neo pronouns it might as well be fucking. I never heard of such a thing, neo pronouns. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Did I hit my head? Am I dying? Is that what's happening? Is this my way? Is this my way of entering hell, or am I climbing out of hell? Yeah, Jersey Prepper, exactly. Like, here's the problem. Talking to the CrossFit coach, and again, he's a very sensible dude. He tries to make sense out of a lot of shit, but he couldn't make sense out of the neo pronouns because, like, yo, we went too far, right? He was like, well, what about people who legitimately feel like they're not X, Y, and Z? I was like, yo, fuck their feelings. Fuck their feelings. Um, People who have pronoun problems and feel that they are not male or female, that's a psychological issue. That is not facts. It's not based on anything. If they go to a doctor, the doctor's not going to be like, is going to look at you and know you're a chick, especially if you have titties. And it's going to know you're a dude, especially if you have a dick. So they're going to look at you and treat you according to your sex. They're not going to sit there and go, oh, your pronouns they and we, what am I treating you for? You know exactly what you're treating them for. The guy has herpes on his dick. You're treating him for that. The chick has some kind of breast cancer or I don't know a problem with her period. He's not going to sit there and try to figure out what her pronouns are. He knows exactly what the fuck he's got to do. So pronouns are stupid. They just are. And based on people's feelings, again, stupid. We can't. We gotten so emotional, and we've entertained emotional responses instead of telling people, "Grow the fuck up. You're not a he and we. You're not a we and they. You're a her and she. Grow up and get a goddamn job." But instead, we're entertaining people pushing their ideology on us because they can. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, but what about people pushing their identity onto us? I said, that's not fair. I don't want to play that game. He's like, yeah, but I said, there's no yeah buts. There is no yeah buts. These people want to play that pronoun party bullshit. That's on them. But when you step into this world, you talk to this guy, we're not playing the pronoun game. We're just not. So again, where do we go with that? And then people are like, oh, you're just I don't know what kind of phobia I would be now. Because apparently I'm misogynistic, transphobic, homophobic, lesbophobic, if that's a thing. Pronoun people, I don't know where the fuck I would stand with that. I really don't. And it's enough already. We entertained this shit, guys. And now look where we are. Now we have people talking about frogs. and trees and cats. Discord is the devil. Listen, man, all of it is. All of it is the devil. But if you're gonna make money, if you're looking to stay connected, that's what you should do. Neophobic is probably, yeah, smell the spark. That's probably what I am right now. Neophobic. You name it, that's what I am. I've even been called a racist against my own. It's all fucking a sham, man. You know, it's all a sham. People just they want to label you for whatever it is, and if you take a stance against whatever the norm is, whatever they're trying to make the norm, you're that. You're the anti fucking that. You know, if you say why does the LGBT community need June and October? You're homophobic. All right. I'm like, well, why do I need to play this pronoun game? You're fucking pronoun phobic. I'm like, whatever. You know, it's like, where the fuck are we going with this? You know, why the fuck does everything have to be? If you even question it, if you question why there's a Gay History Month in October, you're homophobic. Yes, answer me. Somebody in the gay community that's watching this. Why is there a fucking Gay History Month in October? You know, I don't understand that. It's enough already. You got all of June. You got the perfect month of the year, nonetheless. You know, they got June. Okay, black people should have got June, but whatever. I'm not going to go down that road. Um, and now they want October, another good month. So we shall see. But there are a lot of people that don't. Obviously, you live in New York City. Angry phobic, yeah, I like that. Ace has said, "No, I'm idiot phobic." Listen, we're fucked. This world is fucked, guys. I've been watching Westworld, and I'm trying to finish it, and I'm almost done with it. Awesome show, by the way. But it seems like we've gone so far right and left each time the pendulum swings that the only thing now, guys, is total destruction. I mean, I don't see us coming back from this. Because now if we swing too back far to the right, then people are going to be hating on the LGBT again. Then people are going to be hating on the pronouns. Not that I fucking, not that I, I'm not advocating for hate. I'm not sitting there saying that. But if we swing too far back to the right, we're going to be fucking hating on the LGBT again and other things. And we shouldn't go back that far. But now we swung too far to the left, and now everything's acceptable. Pedophilia is acceptable. People who refer to themselves as frogs and cats is acceptable. People want to marry their toy plane and marry a mannequin. That's acceptable. We've swung too far to the left. But I don't want to swing too far to the right again, because again, then we'll start this hate campaign again on the marginalized group. And I'm not about that. Again, I have my bone to pick with the LGBT, the pronoun group, trans, black people, white folks. I have my bone to pick with everyone on a lot of issues. But when you start hating on people, that's a different ballgame. That's an entirely different ballgame. We can sit here and have conversations about things we don't agree with, but once you start acting on violence, that's a different fucking story. Now you're crossing the line. We should be able to have this conversation without being called racist or homophobic. White people should ask, black people, well, why does the community do X, Y, and Z without being labeled a racist, right? I should be able to ask white people, why the fuck do you guys eat tofu without being called a racist? Not that a lot of white folks eat tofu. It's usually those vegan fucks. But still, my point is, we should be able to have conversations about a lot of things, ask certain questions without feeling fucking, without feeling alienated and someone calling us out on it. Southern Prepper 3, thank you for the donation, man. And yeah, I got to watch your video. I saw your video today. I think you dropped it today. It was an important video. I got to take a look at it. But yeah, thank you for the donation. Again, guys, it's everybody wants everybody wants equality. But how the fuck do you get equality when everybody fucking breaks up into their own corners, right? Some of you heard me say this before. New York City is not the melting pot. New York City is a salad bar. Everybody is in their respective corners. Blacks over here, Jamaicans over, West Indians over here, Africans there, white folks, the Irish, because white and Irish are like not the same. Then you got Irish folks there. You got white people here. Then you got the Indians, Koreans, and Chinese, all in their respective corners. And in the daytime, they're all on the same plate, Manhattan. And then after they all work, after they all done what they're supposed to do for the day, they go back in their respective corners. It's a salad bar. It's not a fucking melting pot. Everybody who pushes that New York City is a melting pot's a fucking idiot, because we are not a melting pot, right? Everybody wants to stick to their own. Everybody goes to the black bar, the gay bars, the lesbian bars, the pronoun bars, if there's such a thing. Everybody has their own bars. We have our own hangouts, our own fucking restaurants, right? Melting pot, we are fucking not. And we are phony with this melting pot bullshit. We really are. You know, everybody's like, we all get along and we get to get. No, the fuck we don't. The Chinese and the fucking Koreans treated black folks like shit forever. Them fucking Chinese and Koreans are getting their asses handed to them. Now all of a sudden they want help. Meanwhile, you were fucking following us around the store, kicking us out of stores, disrespecting us, doing fucking crazy shit over the years, and now all of a sudden we're supposed to give a fuck? The Hasidic Jew community, they fucking always play the Hitler card every time something doesn't go their way. You got the fucking Jamaican community or the West Indian community, all they do is work. So they keep their head down and they keep busy, right? I mean, everybody has their own fucking bullshit. But everybody also wants special attention. It's bullshit. You know, it's everybody they're like, we want to be a community of people and we invite everybody. But as soon as somebody tries to pay homage to another person's culture, now it's cultural appropriation. You know, and like you can't fucking win. You can't win with these fucking people. You know, it's always something uh, with the equality group. Everybody wants equality, but as soon as you start paying, as soon as you start giving people true equality, they don't like it. They want their month in June. They want their month in August. What is it? The black the Black Pride Parade. I forgot what the fuck. I think it's up there. The African American Pride Parade, which was in August. Missed it. I think it was the last weekend of Sunday or something like that. Then you had the Irish and their fucking shit. Then you got the Italians and their, celebrating Columbus Day. But if everybody wants to be together, how about we have something called Humanity Day, and we celebrate just being humans. Forget about the cultural differences. Forget about the fucking racial differences. Just Humanity Day, and everybody goes out, and then they display whatever their culture might be, I guess, on Humanity Day. Right, Stephen, thank you for that. Right, exactly. It's not cultural appropriation, but the problem is if somebody does something and they're trying to pay homage or respect that culture, people are like, well, why is that white guy, you know, uh, speaking in Native American language? Is that, and then they get pissed off. That's cultural appropriation. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. I'm like, no, man, he's trying to give you guys respect and speak your language. But no, they don't want to hear that shit. Apparently, speaking Native American is only, whatever tribe it is, it's only reserved for them. And that's certain tribes. Not all tribes think like that. Certain tribes do. Um, but yeah, guys. Hey, listen, guys. I mean, Humanity Day, it does sound kind of gay, but nonetheless, that's how you get people on board and interested in one another. I mean, a white guy wearing an afro, I'm not going to be like, why is this fucking white boy wearing an afro? Why does he have cornrows in his hair? I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it. He likes the style, so he wants to adopt it. Not for nothing, though. Cornrows and fucking, at least cornrows, was a whole, like, Viking, what you call a thing anyway. John Paul, that's a good one. Call out your mayor day. Why not? And you know what? Better yet, fuck calling out the mayor. Just drag him out. Throw him in the fucking garbage can. We could throw our mayors in the garbage day. Throw our mayors in the garbage can day. There you go. But yeah, guys, it's all bullshit. This whole fucking equality shit, it's bullshit. One party is always getting more attention than the next. It's just how it always is, right? King, thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Black guy with a blonde afro. Yeah, that's not good. That's never good. That's never a good look. Charcoal Quest. Yeah, but listen, I don't know, man. I think we are definitely headed down a road we cannot return from. We cannot return from this road we're headed down. It's unfortunate because, again, I have to play into certain people's bullshits. I got to sit there and call you they and we because that's how you feel. And if I don't do it, you're going to be angry at me. If I, for example, I know a lot of you saw this video of the guy who went to some kind of rally. What the fuck was it? An animal rights rally. And he was eating some kind of falafel or some shit in front of them. And they were fucking berating this dude. You're a fucking asshole. You have a little dick. You little dick meat eater. I'm like, and he's just sitting there eating meat. He's just eating his sandwich. He's like, not giving a fuck. But their reaction to him eating that sandwich and cursing him out was fucking over the top. Over the top. Someone sent Jason a white afro. So yeah, guys, I don't think we can recover from this. I really don't. The whole peaceful thing, it doesn't exist. We, the human race, are incapable of peace. We're just incapable of it. In pockets and different societies, we are. But as a whole, we're not. We're just not. We're not built for it. We never were. You know, I think some of us like to kid ourselves and think that, oh man, we could achieve peace. We can't. Humans have too many variations in our DNA, in our psyche, in our person, in our build. We will never allow for peace. A lot of us in the prepper community could. But then there's somebody on the outside looking in going, I want to fuck that up. Right? So, but I don't know, man. I just think, I definitely think, unfortunately, we have to go in our own corners. And whether that's the preppers sticking together or the prepper and conservatives sticking together or like minded people sticking together, that's how we're going to build. I don't think we're built to have world peace. That is just never going to happen. We can have the mirage of world peace, but yeah. Oh, triple threat firearms. Do me a favor. Email me at angryprepper@gmail.com. Thank you. If you're still on here. She is on here. All right, good. Prepper stick. Northern Girl is seeing the chat disappearing. Guys, I don't know what's going on with the chat disappearing. On my iPad, it doesn't disappear. But apparently, I guess on a computer, it's disappearing. I don't know. Whatever. It's a glitch. Or maybe YouTube's fucking with me. Or maybe YouTube just got fucking tired of my shit and was like, yo, we're deleting your channel for that video you just did. Or the live stream you just did. Of course. Of course, they fucking restricted it. But whatever. Not a big deal. It is what it is. YouTube. It's called YouTube fuckery. Yes, Johnny, it's YouTube fuckery. Absolutely. Adriana says she's not having an issue at all. Yeah, I guess it's a regional thing. I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy, but maybe it is. Jean says it's disappearing on her phone too. It is what it is, guys. Fuck them. Fuck them in the ear. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, with that, I'm gonna go off the air now. I'm a little tired. Had a busy day. Went to CrossFit. Went to that rally. Came home and cooked, and then did the live stream. I'm feeling really good lately, especially after that trip to Iceland. Maybe Iceland paid a role. I don't know. Maybe it was the water. Who knows? But nonetheless, I have been feeling good. Paige said. Paige said I'm a. Paige just said I'm a gay prep. Well, I'll just put it on the fucking screen. I'm a gay prepper. I have a hard time finding a mag. All my kids are straight though. No indoctrination here. Very good. Paige, Paige, it would be in your better interest to go on Facebook and see if you can find a mag there, or just start your own. You know, listen, I know a few gay preppers, and listen, there's not gay preppers, right? It's preppers, right? We're all fucking preppers. I know that I get pegged as the black prepper because I'm like one of few, but we're just preppers at this point, guys. If white people and Asian people, all those people are following all preppers throughout the entire YouTube universe, if you will, we're just preppers at this point, you know. Obviously, I will label myself the black prepper when the occasion calls for it, but it rarely does. Yeah, but yeah, Paige, they're asking what state are you in. That's the other thing too. Depends on the state. Again, you can go on Facebook. You can go on Meetup.com. Meetup.com will also let you know if they're a prepper group in your area, right? Jersey prepping, just prepping. Okay. One of the girls says, "Kenny, you're annoying." Well, that's what this is about, guys. A lot of the no prepper, no color, no gender, no sexual preference. Surviving Biden, exactly. Listen, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. The humanitarian thing, shit like that. But I still do divide people up into their groups, especially here in New York City. I have issues with a lot of fucking groups because they have issues with me. But I can still talk to a person from that group without even looking at them as being Dominican or Puerto Rican or Jewish or Chinese. I could talk to anyone, gay, transgender. I could talk to anyone without looking at them as what they are or trying to perceive to be. I can talk to them as a person because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to talk to one another as people and not look, um, you know, oh, look at that Jewish dude over there. Now, when people get in their cliques, that's when I have an issue with them. Adriana says I have issues with my own Latinos. Yeah, listen, everybody does, but you know what it is? It's the clique. Because if you can talk to an Asian dude or a Hasidic Jew, and then he gets into his group and he turns into a dick, clearly it's the clique problem, right? It's the group thing that turns into a problem. But I think a lot of us can talk to one another without batting an eyelash. Puerto Rican chicks are mean. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know a couple mean Puerto Rican chicks. Do be beef. He said Dominicans and Puerto Ricans do be beefing. I didn't think they were still beefing, but someone told me recently they were. I was like, really? I was like, I thought that shit was just in the 80s and 90s. Like, let it the fuck go. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You go in a clan country, Dominican and Puerto Rican. There's no difference between a clansman. He's gonna look at him like, what are them two spicks doing here? Get them. Like there's no difference. If it's me, a Puerto Rican, and a Dominican in clan country, they don't give a fuck. They're not going to be like, oh, the Negro, he's good. Let's not hang him. You're all the same at that point. And if you are going to, let's say, Virginia Mountains, West Virginia Mountains, you're an outsider. They don't give a fuck what you are. You could be fucking Jewish, white, black, Chinese. They're fucking you up just the same. You in their territory, you know. So it's all relative to where you are. And I know, listen, guys, I know that there are places I can't go still, 2022. Being black, I know there's certain places I can't go. And guess what? I'll still go there. And maybe they'll tell me to leave, or maybe they'll just glare at me the entire time. But nonetheless, I'll still go until someone fucking, racks a shotgun and be like, listen, boy, it's time for you to leave. Then I'll be like, all right, man, it's nice visiting your fucking countryside. But there's not a lot of places like that are left. I mean, there are communities that are like that, but there are not a lot of cities that are like that. Listen, yeah, Penny, listen to Klansmen. Even white people on here are fucking black. You're hanging out with that nigga boy, you're gonna get it too, right? So it really doesn't matter, man. To Klansmen, you'll get it just the same if you're fucking hanging out with one of us. They don't give a shit, you know. But Redbeard says I got you six. Thank you for that. I do appreciate the I guess the respect. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I do appreciate the respect from a lot of you guys. And it's funny because again, like Hudson Valley prepping. I mean, that's like one dude I can hang out with, and if we happen to end up in a place where someone gives me shit because I'm black, he's gonna fucking throw it down with me. So that's cool, and that's cool that a lot of you guys would do the same. Ted Hicks, yes, the Klan is still a thing. I thought it wasn't a thing either, but apparently they've been around. They've just been really quiet up until recently, and then they started coming out with their bullshit. But a lot of them don't wear hoods anymore. They're like, "Fuck that, man." You know, like, I'm not wearing a hood anymore. I'm gonna let them know who I am. I'm like, all right, man, that's a stupid ass idea, but okay. You know, um, listen, guys, hate is never gonna go anywhere. Hate is here to stay. Hate is how the world functions. It's just it can't go anywhere. You know, it's just what it is. We are incapable of getting rid of hate, right? But we are also incapable of getting rid of acceptance. Some of us just accept people for who they are. And that's all it is. But again, that's the yin and yang, or the good and the evil, or the devil and the angels, right? Is that's the balance. That's the balance all the way down, from the heavens to the ground. That is the balance. Good versus evil on every plane. So again, like I say, you're never going to get peace because you always have evil looking to wreck it. Motherfuckers are looking in going, why is their life so good? I'm going to kick this door in and rob their shit and take them for everything they're worth. That's evil. You got motherfuckers right now lurking in the streets to rape a chick. Evil. Right? Hate is never going to die, guys. It's just what it is. When there are people saying, we can get rid of hate. No, the fuck you can't. You apparently have not paid attention to this world. And people who say they can get rid of hate, they haven't done or seen the world for what it is. And yes, there are a lot of good sides to this planet, to this world. There are a lot of good people out there. There are a lot of good cultures. There are a lot of good areas you can visit. But where there is good, there is evil lurking right behind it. And I'm not turning this into a sermon or anything, guys, not at all. But nonetheless, right, if why aren't space aliens illegal? I don't know. Is that a joke? Yeah, Redbeard, exactly. People that have hate. I mean, but see, the thing is, the hate thing. All right, sorry. Let me walk it back. The hate thing is just not about colors, guys. It's not about colors. It's about just hating the opposite side for whatever reason it is. Whether they have more money than you, whether they have a nicer car, better sneakers, better clothing, whether they have better friends. I don't know how you would hate on that, but people do hate on that, you know. And then there's hating for the color of your skin, hating for your sexual orientation, hating for your pronouns. I don't like the pronoun people. I don't hate them, but I don't like them. I don't like that bullshit. But the LGBT community, I really don't have a problem with. Because I can hang out with a gay dude or a lesbian, rather hang out with a lesbian, because lesbians just seem more fun in that sense, because they get the joking, the mannerisms. But I can hang out with anyone. I don't give a fuck what you are, you know? Just don't come dressed up as a tree and want me to call you a tree. We're good, you know? Haters are like flat earthers. Yes, just right, exactly. That's exactly it. Haters are like flat. Yo, I'm telling you, the flat earthing shit, that's crazy. I mean, like, I knew there was some people out there that, like, didn't don't look at as Earth as being a sphere or round or whatever. But yo, the amount of people that think that Earth is flat is scary because they legitimately believe that Earth is not round, that there are no satellites in space, and that we are the only landmass that's flat. When you ask them, but why is everything else out there round? They still say it's flat because, and then they come up with some mumbo jumbo. It's like fat Earth is real. Fat Earth is real. Earth is flat. I don't get it, man. It's fun. It's crazy. Someone's like, "Yo, you were in Iceland. Did you see the wall of ice? Where the fuck did you think I was? Did you think I would have saw the wall of ice? I've heard about the wall of ice. I've seen videos of it. I'm still not convinced at all." Shaquille O'Neal is a flat earther. Shaquille O'Neal's an idiot. He hit his head too many times on the rim. But yeah, again, there are people out. Flat earthers and the QAnon people are one and the same. I'm 1,000% convinced. They're the same fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, President Trump, man, he's going to take back the presidency. He's going to come through the skylight with his M4, and he's going to take Biden out, and he's going to get the presidency back. I'm like, what the fuck did I just hear? and you can't unhear it. Once you hear that stupidness, guys, you can't unhear it. No problem, K teachers. Oh, very good. A prepper in London. I want to know what's his take on Queen Elizabeth dying, because I'm like, Queen Elizabeth is dead, and I'm like, oh man, okay, she's dead. But now everybody's coming out the woodwork. Fuck that bitch. She fucking stole kids. She did this. She did that. I'm like, you motherfuckers waited till after she was dead to fucking start motherfucking her. I'm like, what the hell? I always found the whole monarchy, king, queen thing interesting, but yeah, but that was it. That's where it stays. Oh, sure. It's coming back right. JFK Jr. Yeah, David Allen, exactly. You can't unhear some of the QAnon shit I've heard. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? Yeah, see again, Johnny's like, fuck that bitch. She raised pedophiles. And she raised one pedophile, maybe two. I don't fucking know. I mean, yeah, that whole Prince Andrew shit, very suspect. But keep in mind, she also cut him the fuck off when that shit came out. Did she know? She probably did. If I'm not mistaken, the Queen has people following her kids around all the time without them knowing. So she might have known that and kept it a secret until it came out, and then she cut him off. But whatever, it doesn't matter, man. She's dead. No, it is what it is. The flat Earth people are drug addicts. Jay, all right, I like that. You know, but again, the whatever. Flo, right? She was, and that was the other thing too. She wasn't like, I mean, people like she was an ass. I'm like, yo, she was the most quietest person or queen in England's history. She made decisions. She didn't want the job. She fucking hated it, actually. She did a lot of good work in Africa, but then I'm hearing she didn't do a lot of good work in Africa. I'm like, whatever, man. Listen, the lady's dead. We are going to move on, right? Life goes on. You know, I'm just interested in the turnout for her funeral because for those of you that remember Princess died, remember the turnout for that? The turnout for that was fucking insane. So this lady's turnout is going to be fucking like legendary, and that's all that I'm looking forward to. Again, whether she's dead or not, not that she's not dead. Sorry, her dying or not doesn't really bother me. She was 96 years old, guys. 96. You know, people like, I can't believe she's gone. She was 96 years old. What the fuck? You want her to reach the 120 years? Like, let it go. It was her time to go. It was her time to walk into the light. See you, lady. All right. But the amount of people showing up to the funerals, what I get a kick out of. Would you have? No, Austin. I would not have hit it. No. They're doing live ads. That's bull. Wait, they're doing ads during a live? Are they Angry Homesteader? Guys, are they doing ads while I'm live? I didn't even do anything. Mary, she did cover her degenerate family pretty well. Yes. But here's the problem. When you have that much power and your kids are raised with that power, you get degenerates out of that. It's look at the political party here in the United States. Look at the kids. Look at Hunter Biden. Need I say more? Right? So again, guys, this power gets to their heads, and the kids feel the effects, and then they think they could do whatever they want to do. No ads here, no ads. Okay, all right, guys. All right, you guys are saying no ads. All right, good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh shit! I said I was going off 15 minutes ago, and here I am still running my fucking mouth. Anyway, guys, with that, thank you for following me tonight again. Thank you for watching. For those of you that donated to the Bravest for Choice, thank you for the donations. I won't be able to see it. He will. But again, guys, if you can afford to give him $1 or $2, that'd be great. I'm not asking you guys to give $5, 10, or 20. $1 from everyone who was watching would help them out immensely. Again, don't donate to me, donate to them. I would appreciate it if you guys did that, at least for the rest of this month of September. All right, guys. Anyway, other than that, I'm going to kick rocks or find my bed or some shit, but I'm out of here. And thank you for joining me.